Do you want to learn a new language while in college? Let me tell you how I learned 4 different languages and how you can too. Hello there, welcome to the college route. If you are new here, my name is Sharaf and I am a software engineering student. And on this channel we talk about different tools and strategies to make your college experience healthier, happier and more productive. Today we're talking about how you can learn a new language. And before we get into that, let me give you some background information about me. As a kid, I lived in Algeria, so I spoke Arabic natively. I also had to learn French. At age 12, I moved to Qatar, where I had to learn English. There you go, I'm speaking in English now. At age 18, I had to move to Turkey. Now I'm 19, I'm learning Turkish. Add to that, German. I learned some German elementary proficiency. Hallo, sprichst du Deutsch? So the total is up to 5 languages. I have Arabic and English that I speak, I'd say very well. French professional proficiency. Bonjour, tu parles en français? Oui, je parle en français, et toi? And Turkish and German as elementary proficiency, just the basics. So these are my credentials. But I also attempted to learn other languages like Spanish, for example. I didn't succeed for a couple of reasons. Let me give you some problems that you might face as a new language learner. First is lack of motivation. You might feel motivated to learn a new language one day and next week you're just like, why did I even start? Another problem might be time. You don't have enough time to learn a new language. The third problem might be that the language is hard. Like French, for example, they have way too many rules. So how do you solve this problem? Let's get straight to the point. First of all, have a clear goal. Why do you want to learn that language? Let's say you want to learn French. Why? Do you want to move to Paris? Do you want to go visit France? Do you want to read a book in French? Why do you want to learn French? Have a clear goal as to why you want to do that. Having a clear goal will make it significantly better to learn that language and much easier. Like I started learning French since I was probably 7 years old or something like that, but I perfected English in probably 2 years. I became much better at English than French, even though I studied French for maybe 7 years or more. I always knew that I wanted to learn in English and I wanted to make videos in English, so I had a really clear goal as to why I wanted to learn English. That's why I progressed in English much faster and much better than in French, for example. So having a goal is really beneficial. Second tip is to have a long-term plan. Don't plan to learn a new language in a month. You could probably learn the basics in a month, but you won't be able to speak a language in a month. So if you want to speak a language, then you would have to have a plan, let's say for a year. Every day, just study 10 minutes. You probably have 10 minutes in your day. Tip number 3 is to use the apps. Use free apps. There is Buzu, there is Duolingo, but you have to know that they are not enough. These apps are great for vocabulary, for example, or even for grammatical rules, but they are not enough. So what's the solution? The solution, in my opinion, is to just immerse yourself in that culture. You can watch movies, listen to music videos, and more innovative solutions or tips is to go on Discord and maybe find a German-speaking Discord and just join and hear them. There is also Discords or Discord servers just for new learners where you can just practice speaking. You can also follow Instagram pages, like meme pages of that new language. I found this great. Don't ask me how, but it really gets you into the culture. And lastly, YouTubers. Maybe if you are learning French, find a French YouTuber and just watch them, maybe with subtitles at the beginning, and you'll get used to how they speak. Just immerse yourself into that culture and over a span of a year, you'll probably get much better at it and you'll probably be able to at least understand what people are saying in that language, even if you can't really speak it fluently. So these are straight to the point. These were my tips. The last tip is going to be just start. Don't keep thinking about it. If you keep thinking about it, you'll never start. Just do it. Nike. Not sponsored. They wouldn't sponsor me with this horrible haircut in the first place. Now, what's the outcome after you learn a new language? Number one, you'll be able to learn another language much faster. If you learn a new language, the following one, it will be easier, especially if they are close. Let's say French and Spanish, German and English. They're not the same, but they're close. Number two is that you'll be a jack of all trades in the language realm. For me, I like to be a jack of all trades instead of a master of one. I'd like to know multiple languages rather than be an expert in just one language. And the other outcome is that you're learning. You're spending your time learning a new skill, something that will benefit you, even in finding a job, for example. Having multiple languages in your CV is probably a good thing to have. Even if you're working for yourself, let's say you're freelancing, you'd be able to have a much broader audience to target. And that was all for today. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe and maybe share this video and check out other videos I've created. Thanks for watching. Peace.